What is going on, Average Nation? It is Thursday. That means it is Zur prediction time. We're going to predict what Zur is going to bring to the tower tomorrow, April 3rd. And let's dive right into it. Let's not ramble on for 3 minutes like we normally do. For Hunters, Zur's been very kind to Hunters recently. He brought Mask of Third Man a couple of weeks ago. He brought Aquaphage Symbiote last week. And really, ever since the whole Leak Gate thing, Zur's brought pretty good inventory. You have to admit, Zura's brought some really shiny goodies recently. So I think he's going to keep that up. He's going to bring the Lucky Raspberry probably after the Aquaphage Symbiote and the Mask of the Third Man. It's probably the third best Hunter exotic in the game. I don't have it. I would love to have it. It is the Hunter's version of the Void Fang Vestments. And I love my Void Fang Vestments for my Warlock in PvP. That's all I'll run in PvP for my Warlock is Void Fang Vestments, even if I'm running Sunsinger, because the respawn with grenade energy is just so key. And for Hunters, if I had Lucky Raspberry, I would really be tempted to run it above Aquaphage Symbiote because between all the supers and shotguns and now with Fellwinter's Lie, I mean, you die so much in the Crucible that unless you're really pulling in a 3 or 4 KD on a regular basis, you're going to die every 20-30 seconds faster than your grenade can respawn or recharge when you just let it recharge through just normal discipline, even with a max discipline build. So Lucky Raspberry will give you extra grenades all throughout the entire match, whereas with something like the Aquaphage Symbiote or Mask of the Third Man, you're only activating your super really in most games 2 times. Sometimes if you have people on your team that are generating a lot of orbs, you get 3 super activations in there. But I think I would much rather prefer to respawn with grenade energy every time I respawn versus having 2 extra golden gun shots throughout the entire match. Now, if the only time that I would run Aquaphage Symbiote over Lucky Raspberries if I was in a match with a lot of Titans that were throwing down a lot of bubbles on the enemy team, then the extra golden gun shot would come in handy. But let me tell you a little secret. You can change gear in the middle of matches. So once you get your super, you can switch over to the Aquaphage Symbiote if you want to run a hide in a corner real quick and change out your gear. I won't tell anyone. But all right, I said I wouldn't ramble, but there I go. I just rambled for 3 minutes about the Hunter gear. So prediction for Hunters: Lucky Raspberry. For Titans, again, he's brought the top 2 exotics in the game for Titans. He's brought the Helm of Saint 14, and he's brought Ruin Wings. I mean, those things are amazing for PvE. And so Zur's going to keep it up. He's going to bring the Armamentarium tomorrow. That's my guess. You can kind of argue, which is number 1, 2, or 3 among those 3 exotics for Titans, but so we don't need to get into that here. We can all agree that those are the 3 best exotics for Titans, more than likely. For Warlocks, Zur's brought some good stuff. He's brought Heart of the Praxic Fire. He's brought Obsidian Mine, the 2 best exotics for Warlocks. He's brought the Light Beyond Nemesis. He brought Apotheos' Veil. He's brought a lot of stuff for us recently. So, Zur likes to troll us, so he's going to bring Sunbreakers tomorrow. Hate to break it to you guys. Pardon the pun. For the weapon, Zur's brought a lot of good stuff recently. I heard somebody commented on my video last week that Zur's going to bring Thunderlord. Wouldn't surprise me. He hasn't brought Thunderlord yet, and he's on a good roll with weapons. He brought, Might of Multi-Tool, which I know a lot of people wanted last week. He brought Hard Light before that, which a lot of people wanted, even though I have no clue why, because that weapon is butt. And then before that, he brought Red Death, which everyone, went crazy, and it trended on Twitter for like 36 hours or something like that. So he's brought some good weapons, but I think he's going to reach into the archives and pull out a weapon that he hasn't brought in a while. And so I'm going to go, I thought about Truth for a little bit, but I'm going to go with Patience and Time. I would prefer Patience and Time over Truth. I have Hunger or Crota. I mean, I don't need an exotic rocket launcher. Even if I had Gallarhorn, I probably wouldn't run it because the exotic snipers are just so much better than the legendary snipers. But Hunger or Crota is pretty good. It's a good Gallarhorn wannabe. For the exotic engram, we're gonna go with a helmet. Well, there you guys have it. Those are my predictions for what Xur is going to bring tomorrow, April 3rd. Let me know in the comment section below what you think Xur is going to bring. And why do YouTubers ever why do we say that? Why do we say comment section below? Like every YouTuber says that. YouTube's been out for like 10, 12 years. You guys know where the comment section is. Comment in that comment section. And let me know what you think Xur is going to bring to the tower tomorrow. Smash that like button. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe if you haven't already. Do all those good things that you guys do. We'll see you in the next game.